Expecting an empty room, I opened the door without a knock. Oh, Alice! Ah, get down! What? She takes me by the wrist and yanks me behind the front desk with her. What the hell? What? Quiet. Close your eyes. What? Why? Jesus! She holds my head down firmly as a loud explosion occurs in the middle of the room. What are you doing? Basic but functional. Alice stands up with me and we observe the fractured plastic bottle, tipped over dramatically. Thin vapor puffs from the lid, and small bits of plastic litter the room. I blink twice and try shaking the ringing out of my ear. What are you doing in here? Alice looks happy to answer that. I'm producing miniature hydrogen bombs and testing various mechanical methods of production and containment. What? You're making a bomb? Bombs, plural. Relax, Neanderthal, it's perfectly safe. Watch the smoldering bottle. Doesn't look like it. What are you doing in here instead of in the gym anyway? Interested in the energy production capabilities of the reaction and exploring practical uses via automation. What are you talking about? 2 parts hydrogen, 1 parts oxygen. High temperature, big boom. Understand? There are many uses for explosive energy. Think hybrid cars which utilize the energy released to make a more fuel-efficient vehicle. Where did you get hydrogen? There's no way we just store that here. I made it simple. There are a few ways to do it, but I combined sodium hydroxide with aluminum. I shake my head. Okay, whatever. Fine. Why are you not cleaning like you're supposed to? Close the door. She closes the door I had left open. Not going to be a janitor in the future, nor a housewife, so cleaning duty yields no practical experience for me. Doesn't matter. It's punishment. You knew I could tell Mr. Underwood about this. I know that you couldn't tell Mr. Underwood about this. What? Explain. I'll deny it, and the ensuing conflict would handily destroy any team-building efforts and likely scrap the student union formation. Wow. And you do not want that, so you have no power here. I have the power. While you're here, want to be my assistant? Moves to the table and erects the bottle. No. Did you leave Holly in the gym? I did, yes. And you called me selfish. I didn't say I wasn't too. Do you know how to clean up blood? Alice glares at me, glances at the door, and places her hand inside the desk drawer. Since I'm cleaning the art room, I need to clean up my blood from this morning. Tried and won't come up. Oh. She frees her hand from the drawer. Yeah, mix a little bleach with water, let it sit on the stain for 15 minutes, and wash it up after. Huh. You sure? This isn't going to be an epic prank to try and kill me? Of course. I also have a more thorough solution. The simple method will work for your duties. She waves me away and returns to her task. Hesitate for a second, then open the door to leave. Thanks. Yep. Well, alright then. I return to cleanup duty. I dust off the rest of the classroom while waiting for the solution to sit, and afterwards rub it clean. Alice's method works well, actually. Some tiny patches remain on the door. I doubt anyone would complain when seeing this improvement. Maybe they would, but what's choke cherry high without a few bloodstains? Will you please help me? With the cleaning? Yes, I'm all alone. Please, please, please. I could help her. Then again, we already evened in my book. While I'm waiting for Miss Webb, I could check the second floor again. Do I want to help Holly clean, or check the second floor again? I think we're going to do both. We'll do this first. Sorry, Holly. I'd rather verify my temporary insanity. If I do have a brain injury, what if I can sue this school, or the state instead of Kane's dad? Better not mention that thought to Mr. Underwood. Paced the empty halls. Unsure of what I'm searching for, but still I scanned the area. Oh, I see Miss Webb in a spare classroom while passing. A pencil was sticking out of her mouth, and it looked like she was still reviewing projects. Turning the corner, I note something strange. The ceiling is masked with a thin haze. Once I realize it's smoke, my heart skips a beat. The fire alarm doesn't work. Glance back the way I came, considering whether to call Miss Webb. Shaking my head so quickly it makes me dizzy. My eyes dart around the scene. Jog to where the smoke is most dense, outside the girls' restroom. I knock and there's no reply. Again, same result. I crack the door open. Anybody in there? Oh, what the hell, dude? Rosalind yanks me inside the bathroom and the door behind us closes. Oh, hello. Maybe a waste of smoke. What's the deal? Or are you just a pervert? No, geez, the deal is that your smoke is out in the hallway. Huh? No way! It is. She shrugs. Guess that door is jankier than it looks. What's wrong with you? You're lucky I'm not Miss Webb. Sam's not that scary. Anyway, what are you doing at school so late? I was about to ask you that. Well, one of us has to answer, and I have the home field advantage. Notice the girls' bathroom is much cleaner than the boys'. Still a bit grimy, but not a total grease pit. Rosalind snaps her fingers out of my face. Snap, snap, motherfucker. Focus! Why are you still at school? For cleanup duty. Ross laughs and slaps the sink for emphasis. Holy sh... You're getting punished for getting beaten up. The wonders of the system. Yeah, no kidding. Though I suppose... Not for getting beaten up, but for slapping Alice. It's fair enough, since I slapped Alice. Yeah? Hope you broke her glasses. What do you have against Alice? Nothing. You look like shit, you know? You sure you want to tease the guy who caught you smoking? The same guy who wants to help me cheat on my homework and begged for my number. Yeah. Oh. I nod and avert my gaze for a moment. Fair. Hey. I step closer. She gulps. What? Have you heard any strange sounds coming from this floor? No, have you? Mr. Underwood's office, for one. He's fucking a student. Oh, hey. She holds up a new cigarette, but I catch her wrist with my hand. Nasty habit needs to wait. Get caught. Ross rolls her eyes and tucks her back into her jeans. I'm serious about the noises. Loud thuds. Ross grins and walks out of the restroom. You got to ensure the hole is empty before following. Where are you going? Well, we clearly need to look into it, right? I stare at her, tempted to decipher her motive in vain. Yeah? Let's hit it. She leads me to Mr. Underwood's office door and knocks. I try the knob, but it's locked. So much for that. She nudges me aside and bends over. Eh? Yeah, right. I peer over her shoulder, but she smacks me back with her hip. Be patient. Oh. There. Wow, now we're... Alright. She eases the door open and strolls inside. Well, that's one way to figure this out. It's empty. You can pick locks? You can't? It's as easy as changing a tire or rewiring a light. I don't know how to do those either. She ignores me and begins rifling through Mr. Underwood's desk. Hey, what are you doing? Close the door behind us in case someone walks by. And now realize I'm now an accomplice. Investigating your noises, of course. Aha. Triumphantly, she holds up a folder labeled coursework. Hold on, you're seriously stealing the answers to the homework. I'll notice if it's missing. She throws me the folder and I fumble it in my hands before clutching it against my chest. Not if you take pictures of the answers. I'll stand lookout and knock 3 times if someone's coming. Slow down, slow down. Don't agree to this. Well, I don't agree to you charging me so much. This saves you time and me money, yeah? No, I'm not doing this. I sit on the edge of Mr. Underwood's desk since the excitement made me dizzy. I don't get it. What's the deal? It's okay to help me cheat in one way, but not in another? Neither is really that okay. It's just... It's interesting. What do you mean by that? Ross leans in close, nearly inches from my face, and stares into my eyes. This isn't helping my dizziness, Ross. Nothing at all. We're on the same team, dude. Why don't you think about helping me out a little more? Pretty please. You smell like cigarettes. She laughs slowly. Come on, we're in too deep. What's a little deeper? I avert my gaze and grit my teeth. You're being stupid. Do you think I'm an idiot? Her smile fades and she moves back. Hey, relax. It's just a joke. I look her up and down. Look over the file in my hand and push it back into Mr. Underwood's desk. How about this? I'll give you 2 freebies. Yeah, it'd be easier for me to copy it here, but... Roz watches me with curious eyes. Then I wouldn't learn it. Need to pass the tests, after all. Huh. She shrugs. Okay, I guess. Anyway, there's no mystery in here, as you can see. For gesturing at the room, she starts out. I step in front of her. What is it now? Gotta stop doing that. If you stop walking away suddenly, I will. Will you? I don't need your permission. Okay. Will you help me look around for a minute? 4. I don't know. Then no, man. You be crazy on your own time. She passes me as she leaves. I examine the room. The smell of coffee lingers and a copper taste coats the roof of my mouth. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I'm not sure if that makes me feel better or worse. Right, my student file is still in here. Curiosity overpowers me and I pull my folder from his cabinet. It's detailed, and there are a few pictures of me. It's kind of weird. I don't recognize where one of them was taken. Was it from when I worked at the library downtown? I flinch from a noise in the hall. Better go. Close the file, put it back where I found it, and leave. I feel unsteady. My fingers dig into my shirt, beneath the jacket, and above my heart. Smooth polyester cotton fabric conforms to my grip. Ready? My hand returns to my side at the sound of Miss Webb's voice. Yeah, Miss Webb? Her eyes flick over to me. Ask me on the way. Alright, you... Her eyes lock to mine once we reach the first floor. Stay home tomorrow. What? I didn't stutter. Why? The vision blurs and I hold my hand over my eye. Pulls my hand down. Are you serious? Maybe she's right, but I can't. To clean as punishment. Ken, you have my permission. Do you know Mr. Underwood well? Rolling her eyes, she resumes our walk. First name basis, I know him a little. You called him Turner, so I was just curious. What was he like? Like he is now, but happier. When her eyes go like that, she seems really distant. Oh, Rosalind leans against Miss Webb's car as we approach. She notices my curiosity. Sam's my ride. Do you normally ride with her? Sometimes, Miss Webb slides into the front seat. It's unlocked. Ross and I join her. Huh. Aha. Seems like they're in a quiet mood. It definitely works for me. Right now. What if she's dropping me off? Dropping off me or Roz first? My attention turns to the window. I'm so tired. Day. I smell Miss Webb's lavender air freshener. I think one of them is wearing a pretty perfume, actually. I drift asleep for just a bit. Hey, we're here. Looks like my place is the first stop. Thanks again. Miss Webb offers me a long look. Get some rest. Immediately after I step out, Roz climbs into the front seat to replace me. Choose. What have I told you? Come on. I like Roz. As I walk away from their arguing, I notice Jester curled onto the front step, bend to pet his back. Hey, buddy. This morning I could have sworn you were being stubborn again and stayed inside. Jester lifts his rear to press into my hand. I step in front of the door and hold the knob steady while reaching for my key. It's not locked. Looking back at where Miss Webb's car was, I confirm they already left. Hesitate. Opening the door slowly, I step inside the dark entrance. I ease the door closed with an inaudible click. Light rustling can be heard from my room. I inch toward the kitchen, one hand following the wall to keep me steady. My eyes adjust to the dark. I slide a large kitchen knife from its holder. The sharp tip faces outward as I wield it with both hands. The rustling continues. Pictures. I hold my breath and move closer. What's that click? The sound is more distinct right outside the door to my room. I kick the door open and face the intruder. Evan? What the hell did... You! I lower my weapon. What are you doing in here? Evan, having pressed himself against the wall, takes a step forward. I was waiting. You. Yeah, why were you messing with my shit? I was bored. Wow, I've been here for a minute, huh? I don't hide my irritation. How did you get in? Spare. The key. The extra one you keep behind the stairs. Note to self. Don't leave a spare out. I have to stop. Not on my account. Won't tell anyone. About the key, I mean. My anger fades. I lift the knife again. Guess we're gonna have to kill you, huh? Very funny. No, I wasn't kidding. Stab. Horror game. Why are you in the dark? I set the knife on my bedside table and flick the light switch. Light does not turn on. Your power is out, I think. What? Great. I rub my face. Okay, so why are you waiting for me? I couldn't say it in writing. You never know who's going to see it. Oh. Say what? What you said. It's true. The noises at school. Think. Hold up my palm. No, it's not. I was joking. Being ridiculous again. No, I'm not. Well... No, I'm not. Not this time. Honest. I sit on my bed. Look, I'm really tired today. Lane, I'm serious. I am too. Out. He doesn't budge. I go with the library instead of study hall. In the afternoon. Yeah, it feels like unless there's half the students missing, Coach wouldn't notice. As long as I don't do it too often, it's okay. I'm doing it more. Congrats on your new level of delinquency. Level up. Looks like he's choosing his words carefully while he avoids eye contact with me. Not the only one. There, I mean. I've seen Principal Decker and Mr. Underwood talking. They were arguing today. About what? Well, I couldn't hear well. Talking low. Talking quietly, I think. Mr. Underwood said something about a sustainable solution. I don't understand the problem. We're just talking. Most everyone at school knows things are tense because funding was cut. Massaged the nape of my neck. Well, yeah, they were really serious. Felt like if they caught me, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Of course, because you were skipping class. But why would they keep me meeting there to have important conversations? I don't know, but I do know it's probably not as nefarious as you seem to think. How do you know? It's not normal. It's not really that abnormal. Look, I'll go with you tomorrow if it makes you feel better. Okay, good. Right at the study period, right? Yeah. Jeez, need to relax. He stares at my bandage. I need to relax. What about you? What about me? Sorry, I just mean... What's going on lately? You okay? Chuckle. Oh, I only owe a $3,000 medical bill now. Evan, I'm swell. I've got a serious headache, but I'm fine. Why are the lights out? It's me. I just got home. Called the power company later to figure it out. Where's your mom? His concern becomes frustration. Why have you been like this? What's wrong with asking for help? You clearly need it. That's a very good point. I stand up. I clearly need help, huh? Evan steps back. I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's not bad. How do I need help, then? What the hell do you know? I don't know. You're right. I just think it's okay to ask for help. I'll help if I can. I don't need your fucking help. Then why did you ask me to join the group? Because I knew you'd say yes, because you always do. Oof. You rely on me too much, and you obsess over what I'm doing. Get your own goddamn life. Oof. Get a single other friend, if you can. Lane. It's harsh. Need to leave. Evan gently places the extra key on my dresser and exits. That was way too harsh. Which means that whatever happened with his parents, it's a sort of a not topic. A don't go there topic. Absolute don't go there topic. Good night's rest cleared my mind, ready to focus on securing the president role and earning my part-time job. Fortunately... Do you mean Alice's club? Oh no, it's not exactly a club. It's like part-time work for the school, and Alice isn't... I can't, sorry. We've got lab and drama already. It's not an easy sell. If the girl disappears into the hall among a mass of students, I approach a few more, respond similarly. Some have already heard about it, I guess from Alice. Those just say they want nothing to do with it, oddly enough. Picking things up after a short break. A couple of other students are even repulsed by the idea. I know it doesn't count as extra credit. It's paid, kind of like an internship. Why'd they fire so many teachers if they need help? That's stupid. I don't know, but it's a pretty good opportunity for us. Uh-huh. I gotta get to class. I stop him with a hand on his shoulder. Me too. Hey, don't you want to make our school better? What the hell? Get off me. Crazy. He shoves past me and I watch him leave. They just aren't that interested. And why should they be? I'm asking them to be on my underling for minimum wage. It makes sense why other seniors are the most annoyed by it. Mr. Fox, was it? Oh! Gentle hand rests on my shoulder. causing me to turn my attention to Principal Decker. Oh, sorry about that. Everything's okay. Please, don't worry. Are you alright? Yes, ma'am. She smiles warmly. Good. I just saw the results of your work yesterday. Your team did well. Our team, huh? Some team. Thank you. Do you know what we should work on later today? I'm sure Mr. Underwood will offer more direction. I am pleasantly surprised by this alternative punishment so far. Not sure what to say as her eyes move over me slowly. Please don't let your work with Mr. Underwood interfere with your studies, okay? Why not? I won't. I better go to class now. That's wise. Have a good day. At first I wait for Principal Decker to move away. She doesn't. I go to class. She's watching me through the window. It's worrying. Concentrating in class has been difficult since so many students have refused to listen to the pitch. And effectively there are only a few hours remaining to talk to students about joining the program. Probably less given that they also have plans for their free time. I linger in the cafeteria entrance, recognizing that this is a key opportunity. 2 points concern me. 1. I don't know whether we have enough students to form the group. Me, Alice, Evan, Holly. Assuming no one changed their mind. Like Evan after he snapped the hell out of the poor kid last night. Assuming no one changed their mind, we need at least one more to even form the group. I mean, not that. Assuming Evan's coming out of a place of concern, I don't think he's going to be completely driven away. Like, I trust his friendship with Lane more than I trust Alice. Are they even friends? Are Lane and Alice even friends? I don't understand. Students file past me and form a queue. I don't think they are. I think Alice is only friends with Holly. I move to a wall outlet to charge my phone. 2. Need to achieve majority vote and secure the president role. Otherwise... Hey you, Space Cadet. Alice stands in front of me, pulling me from my thoughts. What? Space? Well, you're definitely not on our planet right now. Why are you ignoring my texts? My phone died. Likely story. Anyway, stop asking everyone to join the group so haphazardly, making it more difficult for me to talk to them. That doesn't make sense. I'm just asking. Press my shoulder to the wall. Same can be said for you. Besides, I'm not asking everyone, just some. No more than you, probably. Given how many people you are also sabotaging for me. Yeah, there we go. I don't buy it. She stepped closer. You're way too aggressive about it. It's coming off as desperate and putting people off. Students are already disinclined to listen. It's not my fault. Of course they're skeptical. Weirdly enough, I feel like she might actually have a point. Hey, want to be my subordinate for a couple hours a week for a pittance, instead of whatever your other plans were? Oh yes, perhaps I should phrase it exactly like that. Coming from me, maybe there are a few weirdos into that. But you're right. Apathy is a plague on our student body. Yeah, so... She lifts her finger to cut me off. Which is why we need to be more measured about how we approach students. Quality over quantity. We only need one more warm body. We do, huh? Thought you said that you already had enough voting for you. Well, that didn't pan out exactly. Anyway, we need another. Wish I could call her bluffs more often. What are you telling me to do? I'm not going to stop asking people. I'm requesting that you adjust your strategy, such that it is beneficial for both of us. Focus on a few likely candidates to groom. So you can focus on lying to people to collect more votes. She disengages physically, turning away. Good, please, get out of my space. Think what you will, but if you ponder it, you'll realize my advice is sound. Again, yeah, your advice is not that bad. I just... Go away, please. Alright, Before you go, have you seen Evan today? Evan, huh? Tough one, he's like a ghost. No, he's absent. Wasn't in calculus. Why? Eh? Oh right, are we still doing that? Even after everything? I was going to ask him to help recruit people. Good thing he's out then. Later then. Think about what I said. Sure. Later. Lane looks so thrilled. Actually, I am curious. I glance around and lower my voice. Promise to investigate the library with him during the study hall period. She faces me. Curiosity piqued. What is there to investigate? I don't know. He said Mr. Underwood and Principal Decker were arguing there. They keep meeting in the afternoon. Strange place for a regular rendezvous. I guess. It's none of our business. Feels intrusive. Plus, you don't want to risk getting Mr. Underwood upset. Naturally. It's moot. Evan's not here, and I was doing it for him. Mostly to get him to shut up. Come on, now I'm curious. I turn on my phone. You what you want? Come with me instead, and if we're caught, we'll just say we were there for 2 reasons. To look up a book on charismatic leadership and to scope out how much cleaning and upkeep will be necessary for our group. Hey, you know what? Sure. I look her up and down slowly. You seriously came up with that lie way too easily. Why 2 fake reasons? And a lame self-help book? Specificity lends credibility, and fluent complexity disarms suspicion. Don't look so impressed at something simple. He's got a point. Fine. You tell me not to be aggressive. Want to meet in the hall beforehand? And make it easy to get caught? No, wait in the bathroom for me. I'll knock 6 times when I'm there. I sigh. Okay. At least you're starting to trust me a little. Won't be lying if we say it's a team-building exercise. Alice chuckles. Okay. Don't take it the wrong way. I don't trust you, I'm just not threatened by you. That's fair. I guess that's fine too. Fair enough. See you this afternoon. She adds herself to the line of students getting their lunch. I sit down to review my missed texts. Sure enough, she sent me a few this morning, chastising my recruitment approach. I also have one from Roz. Yo, if weekend math homework, want to meet? Yeah, but probably tomorrow. Is that okay? Yep. I like Roz. Not gonna lie. I hold my head and lean forward on the table. Alice is right that I need to choose wisely. Let's recruit Roz. Okay, then who? Turn my phone in my palm and rub my thumb over the smooth touchscreen. Roz would never go for it, would she? I mean, she would. I spot Mr. Underwood walking toward me and straighten my back. He has a full lunch tray in hand and a coffee mug in the other. Morning, sir. Clack. Places the tray in front of me and sits. Eh? Good morning, Lane. Is this mine? Traces the rim of his drink with his forefingers and stares at me for a few seconds. Yes, I have heard you have not been taking care of yourself. I want to check on you. Oh, thanks. I'm not all that hungry, though. Regardless, that is yours. How have you been feeling? Yesterday was rough, but today's much better, I think. Do you normally eat in the lunchroom? He smiles. Most often I make use of my office. Begin eating, since I'm actually starving. Fair enough. Takes a slow drink and doesn't point out my contradiction, probably out of politeness. Mr. Jean reported that the gym is still untouched. What? I thought Holly cleaned it. Hesitate. We're focused on the broken glass and dried blood. That took a little longer than we had thought. I think we're also learning how to work together efficiently. Give add a final note. We'll improve. I see. I resume my meal as he relaxes. Discomfort doesn't bode well for any chances of breaking away. Make the best of it. Have you talked with the school board about the group? I have. There has been a lot of pushback from those who believe that student programs should be purely academic. Do you mean it won't be on? Do you mean it won't be an option? Looks into my eyes. It will. The 5-count threshold will be an absolute minimum, however. If you can gather more, my arguments will hold more weight. Honestly, it's been a bit hard. Nothing worth doing is easy. Sound advice. I wonder to myself whether or not that's true. Would you be able to help? I know you're busy. In general, I need to be a passive observer and overseer for it to be a success. Sorry, but why? The point is that capable students are able to act as a competent and self-motivated unit. You recognize that I have limited time. He straightens his back, a small stretch. The more effective you are without my aid, the more likely you will win additional hours of work. Do you understand? Yes. There's also concern with risk when formally employing students. I will need to absorb that risk. Pay in cash. Structure it carefully. The upfront time investment for me is high. What did they say about what happened yesterday? Avoid eye contact. Elaborate. The fight. The incident with Alice and Kane. Takes a long drink of his coffee. Smiles. They are not aware of it. What? Why wouldn't they be? Only a few faculty members know of the incident, and all have agreed to leave it to my discretion. You are being punished for it, and you understand the unacceptable behavior. I see no need to complicate our project or make it public record. Do you? Quickly I shake my head. No. Thank you. A lot. He stands. Take care of me, and I will take care of you. Be sure to eat and find a good working rhythm with Alice. Yes, sir. Mr. Underwood exits the cafeteria, and I resume eating. A twinge of guilt passes over me, but I notice that I won't be able to contemplate it for long. Ollie hops to my table. Finally! Fate wants to pull us apart. What's up with that? What are you talking about? Her sleeve-covered hand smacks the table for emphasis. I have to maneuver around Alice and Scarywood to see you now. Alice doesn't want you to talk to me? Figures. No, well, sort of. Anyway, why are you afraid of Mr. Underwood? He's really serious. I grin. Oh. Does the grand goddess take on the form of a frightened animal in the presence of her superiors? She snatches my only slice of my pizza. Failing to stop her, I swipe the air. My reflexes are slower than usual. I hope you remember the blood pact, boy. Consider it repaid. We complete the pact tomorrow. I'm hungry. She licks the pizza from top to bottom, making a show of it. My cooties have claimed this morsel, mortal. I facepalm. No, you know what? Taunting me, she wiggles as she takes a bite of the slice. I'm okay with a lick or two from you. You'll just get slobber, boy. Speaking of being dirty, you didn't clean the gym yesterday, did you? What were you doing? She runs away frantically, bumping into a student walking to his seat, which causes him to spill his drink. She apologizes without stopping, and he angrily shouts after her. She has way too much energy for me right now. And she took my pizza. While adjusting my bandage, I watch the students chatting around me. Right after this afternoon's library visit, I need to choose a single person and convince them. No matter what, I need to do whatever it takes. My still bruised face looks back at me in the mirror. Swelling hasn't gone down much, and I expect I'll be carrying this proof of defeat for a few more days. Evan has been out the entire day, and he also hasn't texted me. That's fine, though. Recruitment, I've narrowed down to 2 decent candidates. Could ask Roz. She may be willing to be a member in name only. She wouldn't have to do anything, and offer to do her homework as much as she likes. And again, that could be pretty burdensome for me. The other option is Nat. She's stubborn, but she's got to be lonely. She may be open to it if I push more. I'm in no rush while waiting for Alice's signal, so I lean against the wall and pull up my phone. One message from Miss Webb. How are you doing? Much better than yesterday. Okay. Need to write again? I tap my foot on the tile. I'm not sure yet. Let me know soon, or we'll leave without you. Huh. Roz must be riding with her again. 6 knocks on the door. Slide my phone into my jacket. Hey, ready? Yep. Lead on. Why me? As Holly would say, you are the leader of the party for this mission. I thought you'd like to be the boss. I am the boss, and I'm designating you leader. I shrug. All right. We head towards the library, Alice close behind me. What horrors do you think await? I have some idea. Are you going to enlighten me? You're awfully chatty for a stealth mission. Now, what's the point of going together if we're not going to talk about what we're doing? What? You turned off your telepathy? I glance back at her with a smile. Places her hand over my mouth. Shh. The sound of footsteps echo through the hall. We lean to peer around the corner. Oh, Natasha exits the library. She runs her fingers through her hair and walks in the opposite direction. I silently watch her leave. Alice notices my eyes lingering on Nat and releases me. Is that your kind of girl? Only human. Anyway, the coast is clear. Hey, I mean, she's got a boyfriend, but she does seem nice. We enter and survey the area. Seems empty. What do you think Nat was doing? Alice shrugs as she holds her arms behind her back. I thump through an outdated textbook on the front counter, and she moves through the room. She's pacing back and forth, looking at all over the library. I push the book aside and approach Alice. Are you looking for something in particular? You could say so. Will you please look for a ladder? Eh? I want a book that's out of reach. You've got 2 hands, don't you? I'm starting to think you just order me around for fun. It is fun. Pretty please. I don't see the harm. I'd rather be on her good side. Fair. Sure. Give me a minute. Alright. After walking around for a bit, I locate a small footstool, lift it up, and carry it to the front of the library. Hey, is this big enough? My last word trails off as I look around at an empty room. Hey, Alice? Hello? The entrance is closed, so I place the stool down and approach the door. It's locked. The outside? Weird. I raise my voice. Hey, are you there? Lift my phone and call her. The call is declined before the first full ring. I had a great idea. You can read that leadership book and I'll focus on getting us that last number. I grit my teeth. What the hell? Don't be stupid. Let me out. No response. Frustrated, I kick the door and walk back into the library. Could text someone else. Mr. Underwood may help, but he doesn't need to know about this. I'd rather tell him Alice locked me in, or I accidentally locked myself in. Then I'd have to explain why I'm even here. I sit at a table. There's only one real option. I dial out and press my phone to my ear. Hello? Ah, Roz. Hey, where are you? Chillin'. What do you want? Guess you're not in class. I need your help with something. Roz, are you there? Yeah, what? I'm locked in the library. Can't get out. Burst of laughter. Hold the phone farther from my ear. Understandable. Deadass? What's your deal, dude? Please, just help me out. I'll owe you, and you can go ahead and give me that assignment. Okay. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing first, though. Come on. Click. She hung up. shove my phone away. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Pull back from the table and move around the room. There are many books here. Dust layers on their spines. Shelves are equally dirty, which adds to the feeling that this whole area was abandoned. My tongue presses to the roof of my mouth. There's that metallic taste again. Oh, that's concerning. It's faint, but it's just like before. Can't tell if it's me or this nasty building. Door clicks. That was a lot quicker than she made it sound. Move closer. Principal Decker opens the door, sees me. We both flinch in surprise. Oh, Lane, what are you doing? Damn it. It's my excuse. I was checking out a book and cleaning. Sorry. Hold on, please. What? I don't know why I apologized. Sorry. That's all right. We were both a bit startled. Oh, why are you here? I often patrol the school grounds. Do you have permission to be here right now? I avert my eyes. No, ma'am. I just thought. I talked to you about this just this morning, didn't I? He steps closer. You should not let your project with Mr. Underwood interfere with your studies. Sorry, Please tell me how the library was unlocked. How did you get in? Eh? Key is needed to lock or unlock this door. Shit, that's true, I'm caught. How did we get in? I'm sorry. How did Nat get in? Let me help you, alright? Please tell me the truth. Stare at my shoes. Fingertips raise my head. She looks me in the eyes. Please? You can tell me. I blush and step back. Okay. Saw you and Mr. Underwood in here. Her eyes widen. Okay, we're going right to the truth. I was worried and didn't know what to do. So, her expression is gravely serious, and it's causing me to fumble my composure. Just that I wanted to make sure you were okay. There was a lot of tension. Okay, technically we're not going with the truth because we didn't see it, Evan did. She flushes and begins to pace. I'm glad she also needs to think, because I have no idea how to explain the door. Did you hear what we said? I shake my head. No. Does anyone else know? I know better than to complicate this. I shouldn't say the door was unlocked earlier, either. No, I wanted to learn more first. Good, okay. Time to die, Lane. Listen, Lane. Need to keep this between the two of us. Sure. He steps close again, this time glaring into me. No, I'm really serious. You can't say anything to anyone. Promise me. Swear it. Okay. I didn't even really see anything. What were you fighting about? Grown-up things. No offense, but I'm basically an adult, you know. How do I know you're not being hurt? She steps back, her face showing complex bursts of emotion. I guess I can't expect you to trust me if I don't trust you. I agree with her, but simply stare at her. My heart races. She's so sincere. She's such a mix of stern sincerity. Kinda scary. Okay, I'll just say it. Her voice lowers. I'm in a relationship with Mr. Underwood. Oh. That's better than I expected. A wave of relief crashes over me. Oh. Why is that bad? Blushes furiously and maintains a whisper. I'm married to another man. Oh. That's why that's bad. I really don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. In fact, you can't say anything. This has to be a secret. Do you understand? Her eyes plead with me. I swallow. Yes, I promise. I won't tell anyone, Miss Decker. Her chest swells with a heavy breath. Okay. It's really not my business. You still need to tell me more about what you've been doing to get in and out of here. Let me move to my office and finish this. I can't. Not now. I know it's important, and I promise you that I'm not getting up to trouble. What? Why can't we talk now? I have to convince another student to join our group before tomorrow morning. She really doesn't like that answer. Principal Decker glances at her watch. Listen, please. This conversation is not over. You still owe me answers. I will promise not to tell anyone either. You meet me in my office later. I need to understand for myself what you're doing and why you're doing it. She must feel like she needs control. She really doesn't want to risk me telling anyone about what Evan saw. Balance of power in this conversation levels out. Almost feels like I'm blackmailing her for the time. I understand. Can I go to your office tomorrow after school? Tomorrow? She closes her eyes to gather her composure. Okay, tomorrow after school, and after you and your friends have finished your cleaning work, be in my office. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The slow start, I move past her. She stops my shoulder with soft touch. She stops my shoulder with a vibe check. Please, don't even hint it to anyone. Not even Mr. Underwood. I promise. Wow. I walk the hell out of there, placing a hand over my chest as I enter the hall. Fast walking the corridor, I quickly lift my phone. Do not come. I got caught already. Oh, sure, sorry. Not your fault, Ross. Fair enough. It's almost the end of the school day, and I just finished cleaning the fake bloodstains from my locker. It was easier than the real deal. My phone alerts me to a group message from Mr. Underwood. Recipients are me, Alice, and Holly. Something has come up. The cleaning day is postponed. I ask that you all take on a double shift tomorrow instead. Okay. Thank you, sir. Fair enough. I pocket my phone. That timing worries me a little, but I'll address it later. Now that I have time, I need to choose. Rosalind is surely hanging around the school somewhere, and I could probably catch Natasha before she leaves for the day if I hurry. First, I want to ask to join. This is it, the ultimate decision. Rosalind. Admittedly, Rosalind isn't a strong fit, but maybe I can appeal to her. I open my messenger app. Where are you? I have time to meet. Fickle guy. I'm busy. Also, I have something important to say. Of course you do. I'll let you know in a minute. Not letting you get off that easily, Roz. Climb the stairwell to the second floor and make a beeline for the girls' bathroom. Bet. I knock. I knock again. The door opens a crack. What? Found you. Seriously, dude? Gonna make a habit of this? You made me waste another. Pry my foot into the opening. You're done then, yeah? Come out. We need to talk. She groans and slams the door on my foot. Ah, fuck. I hop back as she steps out. Ow. You're so one-track mind. It's not attractive. Ow. Don't care. This one's free, right? What? The homework, man. It's free. Did you forget? No. Didn't forget. Good. Come on. She leads me downstairs and to her locker. I watch her back while thinking of ways to broach the student group. I clasp her algebra textbook as she shoves it into my chest. The paper in the front has the assignment numbers. Due Monday, okay? I look at the front of the book. Wait, you're still taking algebra? Thought we finished that years ago. Her face flushes, and I realize my thoughtlessness. I doubt there's anything wrong with that. Fuck you! It doesn't need to be anything more than a transaction, so keep your comments to yourself. No, it's just that... What? I thought I'd be copying my answers onto separate pages for your versions, with a few tweaks. Not doing a complete additional set of homework from a different class. You already took this easy shit, right? Pokes my chest. So you'll have no trouble with it. Don't start bitching now. We already had a deal. Sure, I can do it, but it doesn't change the fact that it takes more time. Decide not to voice that thought. So now you're going home, huh? No, Ah, that's right. You've got your punishment cleaning for getting your ass handed to you. Grit my teeth and move her book to my side. Ah, no. That's a rain check on the cleaning tonight. There's something important to ask. That was an excuse to flirt with me? It wasn't. I want you to join the student group. Are you for real? Why me? Of all people. What's the problem? First off, I'm not even here half the time, dude. He starts walking and I follow. You don't need to change your habits. You just need to show up some. Specifically tomorrow morning. What happens then? We vote on the president, and I want you to please vote for me. Man. Not into that stuff. It's a hard no. Why? I'll throw my services in for free. Lift your textbook for emphasis. Still. Come on. Where are you going anyway? Away from this school. Stop a sec. Take her wrist and she snatches away. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay. Just slow down. She sighs. Going home. Sadness flickers over her. I can't go home. Eh? Rub my neck and resist the urge to ask why. Well, you want to hang out? No, I don't. You join my group, I'll help you. Can't help. Don't want to do it. Quit asking, dude. It's because of Alice. Partly. Let's kick her out of her own club. Knock her down a peg. Ross chuckles. It's too much hassle. And for what? I don't want to mess with her. It's like starting a war. I step forward. I thought about what you said in Underwood's office. Am I really about to suggest this? I don't think I have a choice. I need this girl in front of me, and she needs something interesting. You're right. I just had a gut reaction. Broke into his office, went through his items, and... Oh boy, we did that. Yeah, okay, we. What I'm trying to say is there's nothing inherently wrong about us breaking rules. No offense, but I don't really care about your epiphany. What's your point, man? Sharp point. Going to make a lot of money. Is he bothering you? Ah. Kane steps closer. Why is he here? Fucking hell. Ross glances from my eyes to Kane's. Hey. No, he's not. Thanks. Kane hesitates before walking towards the school entrance. I'll at least listen to your plan. You do have a plan, right? I think I actually do. It's going to help me even more than I thought. Yeah, but you can't tell anyone. Only works if we're careful. Oh boy. Follow up quickly before his skepticism sinks in. Remember I said I'd do your homework for free, because the opportunity is worth way more than $5 or $10 a week. Dude, you're doing it every night if it's free. Fine, but listen. First off, we get paid hourly, minimum wage. Wow, we'll be rich. I can't wait. Second, the president will have full control over the group. Mr. Underwood made it clear that he won't be involved. And you trust him? Come on. No, I trust that he can't get involved because they've fired so much of the faculty. He's too busy. Don't even have a janitor. Okay. What does presidential power give you? We'll sign up students without their consent and report their hours worked. Wow. Make up events, just beef up actual event hours and forge extra hour reports. Wow. What the hell? We should need, I don't know, formal stuff? Paperwork? You can break into Mr. Underwood's office, right? You can get the social security numbers, addresses, and full records of any student we want. Wow, we're going full crime. Hold on, you're serious? I'm serious. You know that's a crime, right? Actually, it's more than one crime, isn't it? I'm aware. We'll effectively be making triple our wages. Nearly quadruple if we shave some hours from actual members who aren't paying attention and reallocate them to us. Oz is shocked. Holy fuck. Not kids anymore. It's gonna be serious. Gonna get so fucking caught. We're not. Know why? They'll pay in cash, and we're an independent group. All we have to do is break back into his office and swap out the school's records every couple months. Jesus. Well, I've already made copies that show that Ross and Lane worked all those hours. Honestly think no one's gonna look back at it. Yep, because the totals will match. Why would anyone need to audit the details? That's weak. So what if someone does? No one will be able to prove we ever did anything wrong. So we'll take back all the original records. She considers it quietly. Huh. You're actually right, maybe. It could work. But how do you know I'm not going to walk inside right now and tell Mr. Underwood what you're planning? A knot forms in my stomach, and I hold my breath. I'm just busting your balls, dude. Okay, fine, I'm in. Thank goodness. Yes! But I've got conditions. 1. You'll do my homework whenever I ask. Yeah, that's a given. 2. You'll take full blame if we're caught. Complete, total blame. I keep any money you've already given me. That's fine, too. Last one. You have to remove Alice from the group. She can't know, she can't be involved. Promise me, and we have a deal. Watching the tree leaves behind her sway in the evening breeze, I consider that. It will not be easy to make Alice do anything, but I'll agree now and figure it out later. I extend my hand. I solemnly swear. Dude, don't be weird. Cautiously, she shakes my hand. Will you please meet me in Mr. Underwood's office tomorrow morning? Ross shrugs. Wasn't really planning on coming tomorrow, but now? Sure. Are you good now? Yeah. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay. See ya. She walks off and I tap my foot on the pavement. Well, that's a hell of a plan. I'm excited. Anxious. After relieved exhale, I start home too. I still haven't heard from Evan, despite today being the day. Time to see this through. Alice and Holly are waiting outside Mr. Underwood's office. Holly pushes off the wall and skips forward. Good morning. Feeling better? Hey, did you find another? Her smile continues through a worried expression. Oh, you didn't? Look behind Holly at Alice. What's the scoop? There's no scoop. No one wanted to join. Thought you were going to weave them an expert story to bend them to your will. She mutters. I'm surprised you'd shoot yourself in the foot, even after our talk. What is she talking about? Shocked, Alice and Holly stare. Morning. How'd you sleep? Holly hops in surprise and Ross tenses. Dude, don't say things people will misinterpret. So Lane's not your latest boy toy. Bathroom's that way. Nope, I'm here to ruin your day. She's joining us. Why? What nonsense did he tell you? Tell me so I can disabuse you of any foolishness. Yeah, we're gonna commit all the crimes. Calm down. Helping her with something. Better put on your other face quick. Ooh. Mr. Underwood approaches, so we make room for his advance. Good morning. Morning, sir. He unlocks the door with one hand, his other holding a coffee. It's steaming, and the way he's holding it seems painful. He's unfazed. Come in. We file into his office. Mr. Underwood stands behind his desk and glances at each of us in turn. I'm sorry if we don't have enough. Is that minimum still necessary? Do you not know? Kane informed me last night that you will have enough. Kane? By looking around, I try to collect answers from the others, but they are equally surprised. Knock, knock. Oh boy. Kane stands at the doorway with Evan behind him. That is everyone. Please close the door. We'll make this relatively quick. They move into the room, and Evan closes the door. I glare at him, but he avoids my eyes. Okay, what's going on here? However, Kane acknowledges me directly. But he told me what's up. Vaguely nods at Evan. Well, Evan. Said you needed another body, so here I am. I'll be damned. I see. Thanks for coming through for us. My comment was directed at the air between Kane and Evan, hiding my fury with firmly gritted teeth. I can't believe Evan would go behind my back like that. I mean, if Evan found a new friend, then we can't get mad at him. Do you have a problem, Lane? No. Just very surprised. I think it'll be good. My eyes flick to Kane, who smiles. To bury the hatchet. Agreed. Making peace is important, yeah? Alice nods slowly while reviewing Kane cautiously. Interesting. It's not like she can turn him away now that he's already here. I think this is fine, too. If there are any honest reservations, speak now. There are clearly reservations, but no one wants to air them out in here. Alright. The board agreed to let you all form an organization independent of the school, be contracted on a trial basis. You all will work directly for the president of the student union, earning an hourly rate equivalent to the current minimum wage. He rests his coffee on his desk. You will report directly to the president, and the president will report directly to me. The president will be elected by vote no less regularly than annually. Any questions? Will you clarify what you mean by an independent organization? Yes. The school will not employ students. Rather, we will compensate your organization. He rolls his eyes. In no connection with the school, and at my independent discretion, I will email you details and provide guidance for your documentation. Please complete my instructions over the weekend, and do not hesitate to reach out with questions. Is the president decided by majority vote? Evan's face appears in the shadows. Hey, you ever heard of majority vote? That is how I advise you handle it. Majority vote of the then current members. I'll vote for Alice. Great! Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but first we will review the specific work the school will contract to you. Mr. Underwood goes into a spiel about our various expected tasks, including but not limited to staffing the library, cleaning the school, organizing events, providing administrative assistance to faculty, tutoring students, and organizing ourselves. Highlights the importance of clear documentation, communication, and accountability. Several times over, to the point we're sick of hearing it. Holly falls asleep, but Alice dutifully kicks her, which causes her to snap awake. Kane leans on his fist, waiting for the debriefing to wrap up. Evan stares at his feet. Can't tell what he's thinking. Rosalind fiddles with the holes in her pants, weaving her fingers into them. And I'm listening while gauging everyone's reactions. After about 30 minutes of fielding our questions and detailing the mechanics of the group, Mr. Underwood turns up the last of his coffee. With that out of the way, we should designate the president. Evan coughs. Lane would be the best fit, I think. Thanks, Evan. For what it's worth. I'm still for Alice. And Holly and I are in agreement that I'll be president, right? She smiles at Holly, who tosses me a worried expression and hesitates. I smile at her to reassure her decision. Yes. All eyes fall on Ross, expecting her answer. She's not paying attention, so I give her a tap on the arm. Huh? Oh, actually, can I vote for Kane? Eh? What the hell? Is this the kind of chaos I've signed up for? Well, I'll vote for me too if I'm in the running. Anyone else? Elaine works for me then. Your second choice, huh? Well, fair. And Kane's vote is mine again, correct? Actually, I'll flip my vote to Lane too. Really? What? Why? What's going on between you and Roz? Seriously? I'm confused, but I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm voting for me too, so it's 4-2 in my favor. Unless someone else wants to change their vote. Great, then I'm the president. And so, I recommend establishing a weekly meeting time. Right. I'll think about it and let everyone know on Monday. Thank you all. I'll provide more details in the email. Please conduct yourselves accordingly. You can tell his patience is wearing thin. Got it. Thank you, sir. Please also note that while you are excused from first period this morning, all of you should continue attending classes as normal going forward. Got it. Alice leads us into the hall, turns to face us, and points at Kane. What do you think you're doing? What's it look like? Working with you all. Pretty simple. Fine, be that way. It's not going to win you points with me. I assume not, because I didn't vote for you. And all. Her attention swaps to Evan. Wasn't Lane, it was you, wasn't it? Huh? What did you do? I won't ask again. I just sent messages to people online. Tell them what the group was about. And warned them that your version wasn't accurate. Oh, sabotaging. All these serve to muddy the waters and turn people off. Don't you understand you made it harder for everyone? Why? Evan mumbles. What? I step between them. Okay. He said he just wanted to be honest. Cut him some slack. Worked out anyway, didn't it? For you, I suppose. I have everyone's number. We convene as a full group on Monday. Holly, will you come with me? Oh, okay. Later, fellas. Alice marches downstairs and Holly follows closely. Ross starts off, but I stop her. Hey, what did I say about that? Why'd you try to vote Kane in? She glances at him. He also looks curious. I don't know, man. Seems like a good fit. Wasn't really listening. Who cares? Are you going to class? I'm attending class as normal, just like Boss Man said. She doesn't wait for my response before continuing down the stairwell. Catch you later, then. I address Evan. Sounds like there'll be enough work to go around, after all. So, thanks for pulling through. Evan nods. It can take some hours from me, probably. Holly, too, maybe. When you're in workaholic mode. Mine are up for grabs, too. Seriously, though, what are you even doing here? Kane ignores me while walking away. Aye, Evan. I think we owe you an apology. So where were you yesterday? I didn't want to get in your way. Oh, what am I going to do with you, Evan? So you stayed home and what, messaged people? All day long? Somewhat. Talked to Kane, though. Why? I told him about the library and... What the hell? You can't just go spreading rumors. Use some sense. Why ask him to join of all people? Actually, he asked me. He said he wanted to join. He didn't want to go through you or Alice. Is that so? I close the distance between us. Are you telling me the truth? Of course I am. What's wrong? What is wrong? Nothing. Do you need help later today? Cleaning? Nope. Did you tell anyone else about the library? No. Did you go? Yeah. Quiet about it. I'll fill you in later. Tomorrow, when we get together. Okay. Class is gonna start soon. Later. I walk away from Evan and go to class. I should be satisfied. It's an outcome I wanted. But I'm uncomfortable. Like a weight is pressing down on my chest. Like my skin doesn't fit. My head hurts, and I'm exhausted. I skipped lunch again, attended the day's classes, and showed up for cleaning duty. Alice and Holly took the first floor for the afternoon. It's near the end of the first shift, and I... Fucking told you already. Edward said I'm supposed to clean too, since I'm coming back early. I'm stuck with this guy. Kate and I stand outside the bathrooms. No, I'm asking why you want to clean with me. I'll leave you alone with the girls. Fat chance. Oh, am I dangerous? He shoves a bucket of dirtied water into my hand. Soapy waves sloshes the front of my shirt. So we're getting along well. Which of these you want to start with? Grimace and look at the bathroom doors. Neither. We really shouldn't have put this off until the end of the week. No shit. I smile weakly at the pun. Kane props the door open and we start replacing supplies and wiping the porcelain. A few minutes pass. I glance at Kane. He's working faster than I am. At least you're not lazy. He returns the glance. Mouthing off again. I'm just saying that it's nice to actually get help for a change. You know, your buddy stuck his neck out pretty far for your dumb ass. Evan, how so? Kane shakes his head and washes his hands. He's loyal, that's all. Well. Move away from one of the stalls a minute later and catch Kane leaning against the wall. So right after a compliment, you decide to stop. Finished my half. Flicks his wrist to the side he was working earlier. Sure enough, he completed everything. Don't wait around on my account. I don't have all night. Then hurry up. Doesn't budge. I hesitate, think better of it, and go back to my task. So Holly's still in her rut, huh? Eh? What? You implied she's not helping. I guess. Kinda strong-armed her into joining. Rinse my hands at the sink. Told her she can take it easier than us. If she wants. That's not helping her. I don't know. People grieve differently, right? Let's go to the girls' side. Oh. Oh. We transition to the other restroom and resume our work. Unexpected development. I notice the sun is starting to set through the propped entrance. It's getting late. Don't even pretend like you've got shit to do. Miss Webb usually waits for me. I'm gonna send her a message to tell her not to wait up. Not to wait up. Miss Webb? Oh, hell yeah. She's hot. Give me her number. What? No. He snatches my phone from my pocket. Hey! I reach for it, but he keeps me back. I decide not to protest anymore. What else can I really do? After watching him fiddle with my phone for a while, I hold out my hand. Can I please have my phone back? Say pretty please. I refuse, and wait. He slaps it into my hand, stinging my palm. I go ahead and let Miss Webb know I'm staying late tonight, that she shouldn't wait. We both cleaned more, but after a few minutes I hear him mumble. What? You have Alice's number. Oh, yeah. Did you ask for it? No, she gave it to me, because we were competing for the president role. Kane becomes quieter after that. Finishes before me again and waits. If I don't assert myself, I'm sure he'll keep pushing me around. Kind of need it, you know. Do you have an issue with it? No, I don't give a fuck. Why would I? Stare at him. Well, you brought it up, buddy. Think I'm sore about it? Because I gave you that tiny shove. And put me in the hospital. Don't forget that. Aren't you? No, it was fucking mutual. She's insane. Impossible to satisfy. Deep issues. A rational voice in my head tells me to just let it go at that. Evan would, but I am not Evan. And it had nothing to do with you. Oh boy. Why would it? Hold my hands up, yielding. Dunno. Just a question. Yeah, I'm some nobody. Whatever, man. Move, let's go clean somewhere else. Blocks the doorway. Well, time to get my head put through a mirror. Some dirt poor kid desperate for $1. Everyone sees through you. You're not cool. You're not slick. You sit around on your little pity potty. Okay, whatever. Just go. Fight. Because you'd lose. Yes, Kane, you fucking idiot. Of course I'd lose. Move. Idiot, huh? Such filth. I don't even know why I'm helping you. You done? Need me to call Alice in here? How about your deadbeat Oh boy. You tried to pick a fight. Kane takes our bucket over, causing the door to close behind him. Nah. Why don't we stay a while? My eyes dart around the room. Grand! I throw the mop handle against his face while shoving past him with all my might. Great! He smacks it down, shouting after me before I sprint into the hall. My heart pounds. I hear him behind me, running after me. In my haste, I slip down the stairwell and catch myself against the wall. I turn and continue the mad dash through the first floor corridors. Racing around the corner, my hand catches on several locked doors. Keep trying doors, my hands shaking wildly. Finally, I find an open room and spill into it. Crawl behind the counter in the back and breathe slowly, hand over my heart. Slow your breathing, you're fine. Lane? I flinch and look up. It's Principal Decker. Are you okay? What are you doing? A game. Watches me intently. I mean, we did kind of poke the bear once too many times there. That was not a smart move. And yet, he was open with just as many low blows, so kind of deserved. Me and my buddy are playing a game since we finished cleaning early. We're just about to come see you, though, like I promised. She smiles at me with her familiar warmth. It's okay. Is it just you two left? I nod slowly. Let's go to my office, then. Is that okay? I glance at the entrance to the cafeteria before taking her hand in mine and standing. Sure, okay. I look her up and down. Something wrong? Why are you in here, anyway? Her calm smile persists. I told you I often patrol my school. Remember? Yeah. She takes my wrist and leads me into the hall. I look left and right, but there's no sign of Kane. I'm thankful to hide out in her office and close the door behind us. Well, right, that was a whirlwind. So how are you and Mr. Underwood doing? Principal Decker's face contorts for an instant. Yeah, let's open with that, why not? Let's talk about you first. Are you ready to open up to me? She rests on her desk, and I sit on her couch. Conforms to me comfortably. Yes, ma'am. Got interrupted. Where were we? Miss Decker pulls the wine bottle out of her desk and pours some into a thick, rounded glass. She drinks. Okay, so why the sneaking around? It's gonna sound crazy. It started right after I fell asleep for way too long earlier this week. I stayed late and heard some weird noises. Weird how? I heard loud thuds and banging from this floor, and the school was locked down pretty tight. Stecker pours wine into a glass matching her own and offers it to me. Stecker, I'm not allowed to drink. I'm still under 21. Call me Briar. I thought you said you were an adult. Oh. Well. Reluctantly I take the glass and drink. Tastes sweet. I didn't find anything. I just went home with Miss Webb that night. I kept hearing things, and I think it's probably just disorientation from this bump. I gestured to the stitches I'd hidden under my bandage. The one your friend gave you. I smile. Okay. We're not really friends. I just know him from running track last year. I got on the wrong side of his girlfriend, and now I'm losing my mind. Honest take. Stecker knocks our glasses together. To losing our mind. High school sure is a pain, isn't it? And say that again. Thanks a lot, Briar. Briar? She giggles. Oh, that makes an old lady happy. Keep going. Why were you in the library to begin with? You're not that old. I was, too old for me. She's oddly in focus there. Are you okay? I nod quickly. What is happening? Well, okay. Completely honest, I thought you and Mr. Underwood were up to something shady. Guess it was an instinct. You have good instincts. Huh? Since we're having an affair. Is the wine good? It's a Merlot. It's a bit too good. You are very in focus right now. Take another big drink. Probably a bad idea. Oh, yeah, it's good. Feeling pretty tired, sorry. Stecker rubs my chest with her gentle hands. Whoa. Okay. Wine is a soporific. Do you know that word? Oh, this is going places. I look up at her hazily, my face flushed. It's sleep-inducing, right? She keeps rubbing me sensually. Miss Decker? That's right. Smart boy. You can rest on my couch. My eyes feel heavy, but my stomach aches. Actually, it's, painful. A slow burn. Push her back weakly, but she persists, her hand traveling down my stomach. Oh boy! Please, will you, I need... Places her fingertips on my lips. Shh. My skin is tingling, isn't it? Something isn't right. Yeah! I resist with more force, but she holds my shoulders down with leaned-in pressure. Principal Decker. Briar. No, it's Principal Decker. Briar, I need to go to the restroom. Badly. I'm really sorry. I think it's because of the wine on an empty stomach. Skipped lunch. Her expression flattens. Is that so? You should stay. I insist. My guts feel like they're on fire. Shit, it hurts. Push her back hard, my hand sinking into her ample bosom without regard for politeness. I'll be right back. Wait! What is happening here? I jog out the door, empty wine glass still in my hand. That's... Noticing this, I put it on the ground. Push it into the boys' bathroom clumsily. Miss the light switch and run straight in. Hurts. It really hurts. What's going on? This is not normal. I shove my forefingers into my throat and vomit into the sink. Ugly mixture of wine and blood. The smell of copper wafts back at me from the porcelain. Something's seriously wrong. It still hurts like fire, and I grip my chest tightly, sweating. I lay my head against the mirror and breathe slowly, collecting my thoughts. I hear shouting outside the bathroom. It sounds like Miss Decker. Wipe my mouth with my sleeve and exit. My legs are still shaking, only getting worse with time. Kane? Kane is holding Principal Decker back from entering the bathroom. What? Get out of the way. He's sick and needs help. Kane shoves her back by the shoulders. I think you're the one that needs help. I'll call the police. Do it then. Miss Decker sees me. Lane, tell him, you're sick. She's right. I think I need to call 911. With shaking hands, I pull out my phone, only to fumble it to the ground. No, stop. You just need some rest. Miss Decker scrambles for my phone. What the fuck are you doing, lady? Whoa! Kane grabs her aggressively, pitting her against the lockers. She resists and his grip tightens. Kane! Stop! What the hell? Kane knows something's up, I have a feeling. Kane looks back at me quickly. What did you have? Just a glass of wine. Oh. Pain deep in my gut causes me to lean against the corkboard. I've had wine. It doesn't do that. What'd you put in it? Smart lad. He glares at Miss Decker, whose eyes are welling with tears as she fights against him. You're hurting me. Kane raises his voice and pulls her hair. Ooh, damn. What the fuck did you do? The little guy was right. I knew you were up to something when you told me to give Lane his damn schedule. Oh! Oh! What? Let go of me or I'm calling the cops. Not going to admit it? Fine. Kane grabs her arm and squeezes. Jeez, I'll break your fucking hand if you don't admit you spiked that wine. Ow! Stop it! Please! Fucking say it! I spiked the wine. Why? Kane doesn't relent as tears begin streaming down her face. Is he going to be okay? Am I going to be okay? I don't know. I'm hyperventilating. Then she doesn't respond. He yanks her hair, and she yelps. Is he going to fucking die? Say something. She's unable to answer through her sobs. Kane locates his locker and pulls it open. He shoves her fingers inside the gap and slams it closed with no hesitation. A blood-curdling scream, so loud it hurts my ears. Holy fuck! He slams the metal locker down against her broken fingers again and again, warping the bones in her hand and splattering blood down the side of the locker. Jesus! With raspy breath, she screams for him to stop. Tell me something then! God damn! She flails in his grasp as he disfigures her hand in a wild fury. Holy fuck! He won't die. He didn't eat. Kane looks back at me. What didn't you eat? Before I can respond, Decker lifts a small black rectangle and shoves it against Kane's chest. Ooh! He releases her instantly and goes rigid. A stun gun. Crumbling to the ground, she overtakes him. Oh! Stop! Just stop! My voice is drowned out by Kane's shout. Decker continues applying the current directly to Kane's chest above his heart. That's enough! Stop! Kane's body convulses weakly on the ground and foam spills from the edge of his mouth. She's not going to stop. She's not listening. I fall forward, tripping over my weak limbs. Can't even stand straight. I have to do something. I grab that wine glass and run to them. As fast as I can. Falling forward, I break the glass over Miss Decker's head. Glass shards skid along the floor from the force. Instinctively, she drops the stun gun and lifts her torso in a daze. Round, Kane clutches his heart with his hand and gasps. Desperately kicks her away. His foot presses into her thigh and she stumbles sideways to the stair. Oh fuck. The edge of her foot misses the first step of the stairwell. Oh fuck. Broken fingers grope for the railing, but it yields to her touch. She flips over the edge, legs fling into the air. At first, she falls between the flights. Impact against the railing echoes, followed by a dull thud. After that, there's no sound. Nothing. Kane and I look at each other in horror. Carefully, I move to the edge and look down. pool of blood gushes from Miss Decker's head, a wound obscured by her hair. I can't register this. I want to ask her if she's okay, but I just stare. She's not moving. Jesus. We killed her. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh! Wow! Wow! That was fucking amazing! That was terrifying, but that was... yeah. Holy shit. Oh. And that's gonna be all for the demo of Student Union. Yeah, wow. That got real dark. And I'm sold. Yeah, so... that makes sense. That ties together all the weird shit that... I guess the only weird thing... God, there's still a lot of questions. What was Kane's involvement with Miss Decker? Is he responsible for us passing out that first day in study hall? And the lump on the back of our head we got? Did that... My first thought was that that was some kind of dream sequence, but that really happened because we met Miss Webb after that, and she took us home. And all was well. And... man... oh... there's a lot to unpack here. But that happened. That really happened. And that seems... yeah, everything... whole lot of strange shit seemed to really culminate in that encounter with Miss Decker. And she openly tried to kill us. Wow. Oh, man. It's a lot to unpack. You have the club, and there's... first of all, I didn't expect the demo to be this long, but man, it definitely ended off at a hell of a point. A hell of a cliffhanger there. Everything that we saw, mainly establishing how everybody knows each other and what everyone's relationship is. The obvious triad of Alice, Kane, and Lane. Alice and Lane competing for, and yeah, it's... I can't even put all that into words right now. That's just... yeah, we set up a lot. I'm really curious to see more of. Are we going to do student crimes with Roz? See, my first thought was, could we ever... See, I guess... Kane came off as kind of a jerk, but I suppose his reaction is more along the lines of, don't you ever fucking strike a woman like that. Again, you little shit. So I can buy that. Obviously, we found out that his breakup with Alice was mutual, so his putting Lane through the door window was more of a... you don't fucking strike a woman. You don't hurt a girl. Like that. That's not cool, bro. Bit of an possibly a slight overreaction, but feels like he might actually be a good dude. There is a very obvious distaste there. To say. Because yeah, we didn't really get all that much about Holly. I guess maybe we would have if we helped clean the gym with her, but the only really hint we got is just a brief bit with Kane that she's in a funk because she's grieving. I assume we'll have time to learn more there down the line. Possibly, honestly, it's Lane that I'm really curious about, because he's not... I say to say he's not 100% good. He seems willing to do whatever he has to do to really get by. Obviously, we have Kane, an obvious sore spot of his current state. His parents not wanting anything to do with him? They certainly weren't in contact when he was in the hospital. We know from Kane that he's poor, scraping together enough to just survive. That's why he works so many odd jobs. And it's definitely understandable that in his position, it takes the idea of receiving help poorly. He wants to pull himself up on his own. That's why he reacted so badly to Evan, even though Evan did mean well. I suspect that's the kind of thing that, if they've been friends for a long time, that Evan will kind of forgive and move on, because that's... knowing that's a sore spot, knowing that doesn't mean that 100%. Maybe it does. It's interesting to say. Lane has his darker parts, and that's really interesting. Curious to see where all this goes. Wow, I'm just way to end on a hell of a cliffhanger, or a stairwell hanger, if you will. Check out the Kickstarter. I'll have the link in the description. Check out the demo for yourself and see who else you want to hang out with. I think this is all I'm going to cover for the demo. I'm still really curious about... Obviously, we're going to... say we invited Holly to join anyways. So, feels like we could still get to know Holly more by spending time with her. I'm admittedly curious about recruiting Nat, but Roz is definitely the dark side of things. I'm interested. Get crimes. Extort the school. Hell yeah, rebel against the system. Are we actually going to do that? Are we just going to, or are we just going to pull an Alice and renege? We did become the president, so... Crime time? Crime time, maybe. Sorry, I'm just a bit... yeah, that really... Wow. Alright. Check out the link to the Kickstarter in the description. Give it a look, try out the demo, and thank you for watching. Till next time, until then.